What's up, y'all? I'm back with another tutorial. Gonna show y'all how to make BabyTron type beats like ByeKyle, like the Trey NB type shit ByeKyle does. You'll hear it on like 365-day grind, shit like that. It's on his new album a lot too, Ben Reaper 3 New Testament. But yeah, I'm gonna just play it and then I'll start breaking it down.
Avi on the beat.
Alright, so the first sound I started with is a piano from Falcon. It's from FM Tons Crystal EP. It sounds like this. How I got this is I did like a 6-5-1 progression. It's a common R&B progression, and then I just switched it up a little bit right here, but I really just did those basic chords and then like not basic, did like 7th chords and then just built on top of them with this stuff like the root notes layered. So yeah, and then I just what's it called, arpeggiated the chords. And then after that I got a pad from FM Tons. Sounds like this. And it's the same chords. Just wanted some like kind of background sound to layer it. The next sound is a dulcimer. There's like a kind of a, I guess, staple of this sound. Like Kyle uses this in a lot of his shit. So yeah, sounds like this. But yeah, it's the first like lead type melody, I guess. After that, I put in a lead from from Pearson's Platinum. It's called Wonder Square. It sounds like this. Yeah, it's pretty like, I just play this shit out on my MIDI keyboard, but you see it's kind of like similar, just the which notes it's on changes, but it's like the same pattern in terms of like tempo and stuff. So yeah, and then I added extra note. I kind of just moved it up. But after that, I put down a third like lead type sound, kind of. I don't know how else to explain it. It's not lead, it's just not like chords. It's arpeggiated, I guess. Grand XV grand piano from XV 5080. It's kind of like a mix between both the leads that are over here and over here. Like it goes C sharp to A sharp, and then from G to A sharp, and then F. So it's kind of just going like up and down and up and down the scale. After that, I got some strings from XV. Sound like this. I basically just went down the scale, except I skipped half steps and C sharp. Kind of just played what sounds good, but the next sound is the Psycho EP from XV, and it sounds like this. It's just this chord. Yeah, it's just this chord, but I copied it onto a different sound. To that, I put random vowels. It's kind of like they sound like soul singers, kind of like background vocalists, and it's just like a nice pad to add under everything. Same chords. So yeah, after that, put a saxophone. That sounds like this. Yeah, I mean, the main thing I do with my like leads and stuff is just go like this a lot. I don't know what that's called, like music theory wise, but kind of just like going like up and down the scale, like A sharp from F sharp to G, or like C sharp to A sharp, and then this one goes down and then back up and then down, and it ends up kind of like just down from the start. Yeah, I just like how that sounds. I guess it kind of just comes naturally to you if you like do it enough, I guess. So it's kind of hard to explain, but the next sound is the simple sign from Purity, and it sounds like this. I just played this out on my keyboard too, but it's all the leads are pretty similar. Like you can see, I do the same shit. Like it goes down, up, down, in the middle. Like is basically the same thing as like right here. So yeah, I don't have that much to explain really, but the next sound is like a cool accent sound. It's a pad and it sounds like this. Originally I was gonna go like this. Oh no. Originally I was gonna strum it a lot more than I actually ended up doing, but and I was gonna put it at the one, but I just decided it would sound better there. After that, just put like this thing just walks down the octaves, kind of, or walks down the notes. It's signature full time from FM Tones. Just sounds like this. I just skipped whatever notes I thought sounded like worse. Yeah, after that I put an XV crystal like this. Layered that with the nylon E piano. And after all that, this is what the full melody sounds like. And the goal is to kind of make it sound like R&B, but not like fully, I guess. Also has your own style mixed in, but it sounds like this. So yeah, that's what the full melody sounds like. And I'm gonna start bringing down the drums. First sound is the John Boy snare. There's like one of the two different snares Kyle regularly uses. Yeah, I guess it's just a simple Detroit snare pattern. Normally in Detroit beats, you can just keep this normal, and then you kind of make it more interesting at the end, I guess, like this, more notes. Another thing I like doing with my snares at the end is you can go like this. Hold on. All right. So it's like another common pattern, I guess. Those are just two common patterns you can use, but let's do it like this for this beat. After that, let's throw in some simple hi-hats, roll in the beginning and near the end. After that, I added a crash. Simple, regular crash, and then doing first perk, just clav. After that, I throw in a conga at the beginning. You'll hear this in Kyle beats, like the BabyTron songs he produces. And it's his style. And make sure to put it on key when you do this, by the way. Don't just have it at a random place. But after that, I throw in a zap. It's kind of like, I made it kind of quiet. After that, I threw in I don't know what this perk is called. It's called like the John Boy perk, Meech perk, Vezo perk, Boston Richie perk. Like you can literally, I mean, obviously Boston Richie perk would be wrong, bro, because they've been using this for like 10 years, but I'm gonna just play it. It's just like a regular Detroit perk. Another thing about these perks is that, like, normally when a lot of times when you're doing perks, like, people have it like this instead of, but in these beats specifically, you see how everything is like right next to each other. Normally when I do my perks on these beats, I just keep everything like close, I guess, like, or just in a row, if that's a good explanation. I don't really know, but the last like perk I threw on there, Kyle does this on a lot of his beats, is a clap. It's normally pitched up, but he kind of just used the clap as a perk, which I haven't really heard that much before. But yeah, it just sounds like this. Alright, so yeah, after that I added some kicks. Sound like this. I just kept the kick pattern simple since I did a lot with the perks already for a Detroit beat. And then the last sound of the melody is this spins 808, just regular spins 808. It's layered with the kicks, and it just follows the bass line. One thing about Detroit beats, you know, most of the time you don't really want to have the kick in 808 too loud. Like for these beats, I normally, like you can see, I didn't have the velocities turned all the way up on either of them, but yeah, just like some mixing stuff I did, and the master I normally use on these type of beats is just a EQ going up and a limiter with the ceiling all the way up. I think it just sounds nice. And one tip someone told me like a year ago that I didn't know until then is the envelope on the limiter. If you're putting it on the master, always have these 3 knobs turned all the way down. I don't really know why exactly, but yeah. Yeah, I just not as much as sounded better, but I don't know. That's basically it for the tutorial. I wish I could say more, but like, so I'm not making the beat live. There's not much to say really. I just broke it down already, but there's already 15. Never mind. Yeah, let me know if y'all want more tutorials like this. I make Detroit beats mainly, so yeah, just let me know if you want more like different style Detroit beats. Yeah, or just what styles y'all want me to do a tutorial on. Anyways, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you next time I drop a tutorial, I guess.